I mean, you're happy playing Storm into a Doom Grimstrike? That's a bit of a scary combo, right? For the Storm? You gotta be careful.
If you think about it like that, I think it's the wrong way to look at Doom. Because Doom technically counters like everybody, right?
Sure.
Like you get doomed, it sucks. But Storm, you can play at range. You can be the second one to zip in. You can find the Doom. Like I think you can play around it. Of course, it's annoying. Like it doesn't feel good to get doomed, but everybody kind of sucks playing against Doom, right? Like nobody enjoys it that much.
I mean, there's like from a carrier perspective, there are definitely certain heroes where like you're okay with it.
Like Sven, right? You put your God Strength BKB, you're like, please do me.
Yeah. Even Lifesteal is okay if you get off the rage and open wounds. Yeah, it's good then. There's some heroes. Mid pool, there used to be Dragonite. Used to be great versus Doom. Like you didn't care. Like you'd get off your ultimate. And who cares? It is what it is. Yeah. I don't know. Storm. I don't believe in this hero that much. I'm surprised people are first phasing it. I don't think it's that great.
You think it might just be like an alliance meta thing because they're winning with it?
Yeah, I heard Loda say something like, hopefully I'm not leaking anything. I think he was just saying it out in the open. I don't think he was like trying to hide it. He's like, Storm's so underrated or Storm's so good. And
no, that's right. I mean, Insani was saying that on the panel. I mean, there's no secret from at least Alliance's side that they've got Quagfur. They think Storm's really strong. I mean, as you said, that's an Alliance opening, really. CM Storm.
It's out in the open.
Storm Lina, what is this?
They like the
CM Lina.
They're copying strats.
Sorry, CM Lina. Sorry.
They're stealing strats here from Serenity.
What they said, what Insania said on panel was that like Storm loses no lanes now, so they're fine picking it.
I mean, I feel like that's not
a
good enough reason to pick a hero, to be honest.
That was his idea.
But I guess I get it. Yeah, he's a very strong laner. He definitely doesn't really lose any matchup. Like, even versus Lina, you can figure out a way to be fine. And then throughout the game, I feel like Storm is very good versus Lina. You can get on top of her and stuff.
Yeah, especially like on Radiant side now, where you can just farm that camp really easily. You get double XP. You get 6 like around the same time the enemy mid does.
I mean, because that's a good point, Will. Both of the games that we've seen the Storm picked, it has been Radiant side. Do you say that like that does factor into playing a Storm nowadays?
I don't play enough mid or talk to enough mid players to like know about that, but it does sound like it would matter, like having that easy access to the Radiant or the medium camp rather.
Oh, a couple of heroes that we haven't seen too much here, at least Earth Spirit and Wind Ranger. Being thrown into the mix by Serenity. So
I remember last time Serenity picked Wind Ranger. Yeah? The mid wanted to play it, and then the Alliance picked Broodmother, so it moved to off lane. Remember?
Oh yeah, the Brood game from
Yeah. So we're finally seeing the mid Wind Ranger.
Sometimes you just get brooded.
How does Soulbind work with Focus Fire? Do you hit one person, then you can also not hit another person, but wait.
I'd imagine no. I don't think you're split. Your attack can split. So it's not. It's like charge where you would only charge one, but it might work like how duel works, right? With the Soulbind is if you duel the first target, you'll duel the second one if you win that one in time. So it might work where you get Focus Fire on the first target. Once you like. And then you'll also have it applied on the second.
Twitch chat. Twitch chat.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
It'd be weird. Soulbind would be the most broke thing ever. Is like
I mean, it definitely doesn't do it at the same time.
I didn't mean like it's a split shot.
It doesn't do a split shot.
I meant like do you have like 2 buffs? Like if you kill this guy, you also have a
2 buffs makes sense.
Yeah. You should be able. I feel like you should be able to double charge.
Well, how? How would it look? Just splits into 2?
2 baby cows are charging, and then he morphs back.
I mean, it would look pretty sick.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Maybe they'll fix that in the summer scrub.
It's like when you hit the first target, the second guy like feels it. He gets
that makes sense too. Some kinetic shit.
Yeah. I mean, Soulbind. I remember the first time before, like right when the hero got announced, I was like, "This sounds like the dumbest thing ever."
And it was.
Yeah, it was really dumb. It actually was the dumbest shit ever, so you are correct.
Yeah. His one spell, remember when it was like a mini Slardar sprint Darkseer
Inkswell,
yeah. Inkswell when it got released was insane. It was the most broken shit ever. It made you
invulnerable too, right?
Yeah, you couldn't attack, you couldn't be attacked.
It was literally like they're probably developing the hero and saying, well, this spell could do this, or it could do that, or it could do that. We'll push this, and then they just pushed all 3.
They take the League of Legends approach where they just like super break the hero and like everyone plays it right away. Like, hey guys, try our new hero. It's free wins. And then, but they're good at nerfing it pretty fast.
They did.
League of Legends kind of just lets it sit there for a whole year before they touch it.
Yeah. What was the most broken hero on release in Dota? I think it might have been Earth Spirit.
Didn't we have this conversation earlier? Or
I think for me, was it not Monkey King? I think Monkey King was ridiculously broken, wasn't it? when it had the whole Jingu going through armor and that was pretty busted.
I don't remember that.
The Jingu bonus damage ignored armor at release.
Dude, that does sound insane.
Earth Spirit was incredible. He had Venge Swap essentially. Remember like that mid combo where you would insta kill anybody? You could kick them. You could roll into them, kick them into your tower.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember that. I do remember Centaur. His ult used to stun people.
That's right. Sure.
Yeah, that's Brian was saying.
Pretty incredible too. I think first the thing is nobody played Earth Spirit.
Io was pretty OP. The tether stunning.
Oh, that's right.
Tether stunning was pretty OP.
And we have the draft finished
Resolution PL.
It's a really good PR game.
Yeah. You like it?
It's an amazing PR game.
But then does that not make it a nice morph game? Or could you, as a morph, do you like playing against PL because you can take the Doppel and stuff, or is it not that?
So, you know what's interesting is this is not the first time we've had Morphling versus PL.
We started yesterday.
Yeah. Yep, and you know who played yesterday? Ajit also played the Morphling yesterday. But I feel like Ajit didn't understand how to play versus PL because
what would he do?
There's two options you can do when you play Morphling versus PL. You can either play as the PL and go to PL items. You can go Diffusal, Manta, Diffusal, and you just pretend to be PL. You're just basically PL. Or you can go like Mjolnir and like go waveform attacks. There's like two options, and he just didn't either. So
what did he do? Just he went
E-Blade. He went E-Blade Lincoln's BKB or something. Like you can't play versus PL the way you're gonna lose.
So Mickey said on the panel when he was on, he said the biggest mistake is he should have gone the waveform charges and the waveform attacks.
Yep.
He said if he went that, he probably would have won that game.
I think I personally don't like to turn into PL when I play Morphling. Yeah. I would rather go waveform attacks and Mjolnir.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to do it. I know some players would like to be Naruto and like pretend to be PL and like Shadow Bunch and no Jutsu or something.
I mean, so when you're doing that build and you're getting the Mjolnir, what are you getting before it? Do you still get some sort of more standard on like Yasha, Lincolns,
you
or
get, if it's a good Lincolns game, you can get Lincolns, Manta 2. You just get standard.
You get that.
All standard items, except you also get a Mjolnir.
Mason, that's the third time I've heard you reference Naruto on this couch.
I mean, I love Naruto. Like,
do you?
I mean, not really. I mean, I like anime. Like, I've watched Naruto. I've seen all 200 episodes of the original Naruto. I've seen like all 250 of Shippuden.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What is the one with the sun or whatever?
What, the sun? Oh, that's God. What is it? Boruto, I think it is. Boruto.
There's a Naruto and a Boruto.
Naruto had a son with Hinata. And he's like 6 years old in the new anime or whatever. It's called Boruto.
That's really clever. The author really made some. He tried hard on that name.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. One of my friends watches it. I think he says it's good. Maybe I'll dabble sometime in the future.
You'll check it out.
Yeah, you know, can't get enough of Naruto and like Kagebunshin, no Jitsus and Rasengans and all that.
Dude, you really know your stuff.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Who is Burrito?"
Burrito.
They're all saying it's trash, dude.
Oh.
The chat is saying it's trash.
They're calling it out.
I mean, these guys probably watch hentai and they're psychos. Nah, nothing wrong with hentai, guys. No shaming here. Anyways, what's going on with this game? We have standard lanes. It looks like. No, wait. Do we?
Yeah, we've got the PLC on bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, Storm in the mid against the Wind Ranger as expected. And whoa, we got ourselves poles.
What a punk.
What a punk.
Let's go, boys. Let's have a look.
I wonder how Spirit Breaker versus Morphling is. Lena, Spirit Breaker versus Morphling.
What, in the lane?
Yeah, I wonder if they can pressure him hard. I feel like they can. Maybe
you
I'm
said,
wrong,
by the
though.
way, that this would be the last time they... No.
It was me.
Yeah, you said that this would be the last time they ran SP offlane, and you were wrong, Febby. They're going to run it back.
I mean, they won, so why fix something that's not broken?
How do you feel about stuff like that, Mason and Febby? If, for example, like, if you win with it, but it still doesn't feel the best, like in that situation, do you just run it back?
It depends on. It's a player thing. Like your players like certain heroes. They like playing certain styles. Like this is Mu. Like he likes playing these cheesy kind of off lanes. Like innovative. Call it what you want. This is him, right?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Somebody told me. So during the Manila Major, it was when Liquid played against Secret, and Crow was saying like, we would first 2 Slardar every game, and we would lose with it. But he's like, we got to the finals with it. I don't know if this hero. I can't suddenly like change how I feel about this hero. It's like hard to move on from stuff like that. once you've been winning with it like nonstop, and you get to that point where somebody finally starts beating it like crazy. It's like I think it's hard to let go of heroes.
Yeah, you don't want to just lose confidence in something that got you so far, right? I mean, it's understandable.
You want to look at it like very coldly and like understand why you lost with it. I think you can't just be thinking, "Oh, this is bad." You want to know like why you lost, and like once you understand the reason, I feel like you can kind of like throw it out or keep going with it, try to fix it.
Do you get it? Double? Yep.
Double stack. This guy is actually
He's
insane.
good.
Yeah, and the taunt.
This guy's good.
Roger. He knows. Now we look in the mid lane, just literally straight up even farm. That DD may help make a bit of a difference here. ZYD is going to be able to grab that.
Wow.
Windranger is like really fun hero to watch and play, I feel. Like they can kind of just like single-handedly win games. They can also be completely useless. You have no idea where you're going to get with the Windranger.
She's like the highest of high, lowest of lows.
Yeah. Like
so it's one that you're happy to see crop up in your pub games?
Oh, not on my team because everyone sucks at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
what makes a good Windranger then?
They have to like. I mean, first of all, they have to not play like a pussy. Like you definitely need to just like be a man about it and just get in their face and like be really aggressive. And also, I really like it when Windrangers go like blink, like or they go like Maelstrom BKB. There's like sometimes they do like really weird item builds like MKB rush. Like that's not it. Like you need to go Javelin BKB or like Maelstrom BKB or like Maelstrom blink. Yeah. There's just this hero does so much damage. And I feel like people don't really realize it and utilize it enough. Like, yeah.
You don't want your mids to be playing it though.
No, because they're bad.
I see. Yeah. You don't want to see some Azrael Windranger?
No. This hero is really easy to throw on too. If you like get too cocky, like you die twice randomly, it kind of ruins your momentum. She's not the greatest flash farmer. And
Are you glad Azrael's back?
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back.
I haven't seen him in my pubs. I saw him once, like maybe a month ago.
He's back, dude.
Is he?
I remember that guy.
Did he upgrade his hero pool? Or?
No.
Oh,
he plays Doom, I remember.
No.
He plays Doom.
He plays
Shadow Fiend.
He plays TA
and SF.
And SF.
Oh,
and if both of
yeah.
those are banned, he
it's
plays
the mid
Storm.
SF, mid TA guy.
He's the guy who says nothing. He's got 0 friends
but
10,000 hours.
Yeah, he wouldn't type anything. He just first picks TASF.
I heard it once I used his mic.
Really?
You heard it.
I
I've
don't
heard the
believe
story,
that.
and I've heard everyone say they never heard it. I heard the only reaction he had was once Arteezy on mic said to him about making a team, and then he paused the game or something.
Yeah.
Was that you telling me that?
That's what I heard.
That was the only time you got a reaction out of him. But other than that, he plays like a bot.
Oh, dude. The Storm's doing it.
Zoink, Scoob.
He's dead.
There we
Let's
go.
go 9.
9.
9's going to dominate this lane.
I mean, his kills like that will certainly help. J.Storm. Going to look towards Roger as well. He's got the roll up. That'll be fun. Gets himself back over to safety and back up towards that top lane as 5-minute runes will be about to kick in. And it looks like J.Storm might be able to take good control over the majority of them here. We'll see if that is going to be the case as both Roger and... Oh, actually, XCJ's walking in. Moo. He's able to charge in time, though. We'll grab that one. PYW did manage to get one of them down bottom. Looks like the majority will go there. The kills, though, that'll go to Serenity. They're able to find Fear out with 3 of them. Arjit comes across to get involved in the kill.
Spiritbreaker missed so many CS, but I don't think it matters.
They'll get 3 of the 4 runes. J.Storm. So the things keep going well for their mid. Storm getting that extra gold funneled into 9's pocket. As here we go. Attempt on to Moo. Now line up, well, at least try to line up the stroke of fate. Link swells in. And Moo, he's stuck in the trees. Is he able to get himself out? He's got the stick charge and the charge. He's going to help him out as Fear right clicks down XCJ. Large strike array won't connect onto Arjit. Not quite catching them all, so Arjit will be able to walk back towards the tower. He's actually trying to fight them. He's a little low. Does have to waveform back again.
I think if he hit that Sun, Morph maybe would have died there. He didn't have the Morph going on either, but he's fine. What do you think, Midas on Morph?
I personally like Midas on Morph. Pretty much everyone who plays it pro doesn't get it, though. I think you can play this hero fine without it. I have no real opinion, strong opinion, one way or the other.
I see. You're okay with or without?
Yeah. I think players like Nisha never go Midas on Morph, though. They always just go like Mask or Yasha or like Manta Rush. Like,
Logic playing very safe here. Does, of course, have full vision of this, so very unlikely to be caught out. As he will now get Dovapom. They'll go in with the charge. Have they got enough burst to bring him down? Arjit starting to morph the strength up. It will live for now. Moo's still alive. Finally will get taken down by the right clicks of Rogi.
I'm surprised they went for that.
Will be able to hold there, prepared with that vision. They knew that player was going to come in, and they do come out on top and keep Arjit safe.
I was like zoning out a little bit. And I was like, why did you ask about Midas Morph? It's because he's going Midas, but he doesn't have a stick even as Morph. Like, what is going on? What is this build? Like,
I mean, it's a good Midas timing, right? A 7-minute Midas.
I feel like, at least want a little stick action.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's like a lot of heroes.
He's way too greedy.
Yeah, he's laning a lot against a lot of heroes.
Yeah, and like he has to sack CS because he doesn't have items to lane. Like,
obviously down bottom, rotation made by 9. They're going to look to play into PYW. He's got the Scorched Earth going, but they've got the Vortex control, dragging him back. Burst from the Remnants will do it. PYW caught out by the rotation from 9.
This Doom is very sad. He wants like Earth Spirit to come in to help him use his Doom, but the Earth Spirit is occupied top.
I mean, part of it is he has to be up there because the Morph has no presence in lane right now.
Yeah. Good light strike from Fear. Onto the 2. Only the Dragon Slayer. Fear is in trouble though. Arjit turns, so able to take him down. Maybe they can look for more Serenity as they look towards Moo. Roll in from Rogi, lands the stun. Arjit trying to get in. Frostbite from 1437 will hold him back. So Moo will be able to continue to retreat back towards the tower. Stroke of Fate won't connect, and in fact, Moo can turn now. Fear's back in the lane. The bash controls around to Rogi, and Yuke's out as well from the 2 of them. As Rogi will be punished. It's 4 for 3.
No, it's very weird. Like both teams, they just keep going until they're dead. Either whatever they're going on or themselves. Alright, Earth Spirit's here. Turpin uses Doom, but Pierre is nowhere to be found. I think it's jungling. Far away.
Yeah, he's out of the lane, and because the 3 of them on J.Storm still looking to try and play into that top lane, keep the pressure on.
But Morphling cannot go jungle because he has Midas, right?
He's gone to the triangle for now. He's not necessarily going to be the quickest and safest of farming.
It looks very awkward. There's no shrine.
Jimmy, do you guys got this game? He said easy.
So far, it's not a bad start. We saw obviously.
What you can't bet.
What's he saying?
Test. Is this mic?
Yeah, it's always on. Always on for you, Jimmy.
I mean, the drafts are actually pretty even this game. I think it just comes down to like play and like movements and how the first 10 minutes go, and then 15, I guess.
And then 20 and 25.
I mean, it's just whoever.
It depends on how the game goes.
I mean, it's just about snowballing, right?
Oh! He shoots, he scores. Rogi gets the angle.
I didn't know you can roll like that. That's actually pretty sick.
Very nice play from Rogi.
There are 5 heroes down here.
What was the caster's opinions on the draft here?
I don't actually think we talked about
We
it.
didn't really talk about the draft,
but
what do you reckon, lads? You're the experts.
What were you guys even talking about?
Naruto.
Naruto and Burrito.
For 10 minutes.
I mean, I think this is a very good PL game.
Oh.
But other than that, drafts are pretty even.
Oh.
That was greedy.
I like the attempt from 1437. They did try for the deny.
Now we have an opening. It's a 150 second cooldown there.
I think if Brown's an absolute boss hog baller, like no hold bars or whatever you call that stuff, like I think he can like carry this game. But if he's not a boss hog baller, I'm gonna have to give the edge to J.Storm.
In the past 3 months where he played Morphling, he's 0-5, so 0% win rate on this
really?
Morph. So
I mean, I saw him play last night. No offense, that looked completely accurate.
Oh, no.
All right, that was pretty.
Just basing off the stats here. So.
You saw
you did your homework, huh?
That's what the coach is for.
I thought you just sat there and looked pretty.
He's also there to take credit and say 100%.
I mean, that last game as well, Jimmy. I mean, we saw, obviously Rezo really went off on the Sven. But the start was a little rough for you guys in that game. Were you always confident that you guys had that one in the bag? Or in those first 20 minutes were you sort of like, hey, well, this ain't going great?
I mean, it's about the mental fortitude. It's like this team, like, they likes to pick like this really annoying like mid-game oriented lineup, and if we're actually be able to overcome like the early to mid-game, it's just like our lineup was just a lot better overall. Yeah. We scale better. They have no saves. The Sven is just gonna two-shot everyone on the map, right? And that was just our lineup. So it didn't matter. Their high ground was just, I felt like it was impossible.
See Rezo, is going to get taken out there by the silence move. Not quite able to provide him enough safety to get out back out of that.
That's a pretty costly death. They really don't have a lot for PL. And this PL is kind of the win condition. Like, they have Grim Doom. Like, their scaling is so good. And they have a lot of answers for Storm, to be honest. Like, Blitz says it doesn't matter. I kind of, like, you can always, like, go on someone else. I personally, as a Storm, like, you play Storm too, I'm definitely really wary, like, of how I jump and how I play these fights. Because they have, like, they have Grim Silence, they have Earth Spirit Silence, and they have this double Doom, so.
9. For a bit of a poke onto ZYW, still hard for J.Storm to make a play, though. 4 members of Serenity, in fact, sitting around that mid lane. Space is there for Arjit, though, to continue to push in on the bottom half. He's finding good farm. Midas is paying off. He's got his 1,400 gold on top of the brown boots.
Oh, crap, this is a Mason Morph with the Midas.
Someone else went Midas this tournament too. Mandy played Morphling on Midas.
Mandy goes Midas.
He goes
on,
Midas on Alchemist. He goes Midas on
yeah.
everyone, man.
He's really into that.
He's really into the Midas.
That was an NA thing, but you know.
I think that I don't love playing Storm against Doom. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Oh.
Damn, owned.
What a beast.
Except he like missed the creep wave when
he also used his regen and had to go back to base. I don't think that was worth it all.
I don't think that was. I think that was the opposite of beastly.
What was he aiming for? What was that play?
What were you doing there? Dogly play.
Was he trying? I mean, was he trying to bait out TPs to the tier 2? Maybe was he trying to
clear out the wave, bait out TPs?
It just kind of sucks. Is like you had to go back to base when you had a regen.
I think he could have waited a bit more.
Yeah, I think so too.
Met and then done it.
There was a lot of options that could have got better there.
All right, we have Smoke, Soulbind, Doom.
Here we go.
This is what Serenity needs. Every time Doom is up.
Oh, fair.
It's not the target you want to get.
Yeah. Well, it's going to get the job done. Yeah, they're going to get the mid tower out of it.
What's the line Fear says?
Where am I?
Yeah, that was yeah.
Rule 5.
Rule 5. Where am I? They just shits his pants. Oh, what's going on, guys? Come on.
Serenity wants to keep looking for blood. They don't want a calm, quiet game.
Bots Midas. This guy just watches my stream, I think. I don't know. It's kind of a weird.
He's going for it. Ah, Jit.
Oh.
Goodbye.
You don't like it?
I remember.
Honestly,
Mason loves it though.
If that's your build, you got to stand by it, dude.
It's a pub thing.
I was going to say,
isn't this do it in a pro game?
Well, isn't this the build that you're doing in a pub where you mute all your teammates, turn up the music, like get the tunes on, get the vibes going? You're like, right, I'm going to carry the game.
I don't remember if it was a scrim or a match, but I played with Ajit actually this year. He was on morphing and he got Midas spots, and then I remember like we lost because of it. So. Yeah.
Well, but yeah.
I mean, you can definitely win games because of it. Personally, this game, I think I would have liked to have gone Lincolns. If I did go Midas, I would have went Brown Boots Lincolns or Brown Boots Midas Lincolns.
I think he doesn't want to go late game against the peers, so he should like get real items.
Look at that pull, that play there as they go in. Silence will be as well as the Doom down with the Soulbind on the two of them. They've lost 9.
Serenity is so good with that combo.
Rezo's charging over. They do manage to pick up a second. 2 for 2 at the moment. Rezo's ticking down low to the magnetize, but with the doppelganger will be able to get away.
Storm just walked in a range. He got sense stunned by the Doom, right?
I think so.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think they did get the double Doom as well. That was onto the two of them with the Soulbind. Because they were coming from the high ground. There wasn't any vision, I don't believe, from J.Storm around that shrine, so they were sort of just standing down the stairs, and Serenity just said hello.
I think if you're Storm there, you pop your stick a little early. Like once you did the initial jump, and then you just keep like hitting and running. Because the Doom he wasn't in like the worst position to fight.
You definitely have to make like Doom and Grim work for it. You have to like keep zipping around, like being annoying. You can't like sit still and like try to bait some HP. You have to like you have to use your mana.
Dude, did we talk about this? What? Midas on the Rim Ranger.
No way.
Yeah,
I've never seen
the
that
Maelstrom.
before.
I mean,
it's garbage. It's absolute garbage. It's actually trash.
Oh.
Dude, this Storm's dead again.
Oh. He is. They're going to get Moo as well.
I think they have to stop running in with Storm first.
Yeah, you have to. They have a lot of disables. You have to play careful.
Can they get more if it?
I think you have to be the counter initiator here, or you have to go in like second.
Yes, exactly.
I think every time you go in with Storm, so the reason why I think like the Storm Doom matchup's okay is like eventually Doom, he's gonna come into the fight. He's like your melee. He's gonna tank up. You're gonna spot him. You can play around it. You can get enough damage out where at some point if you get doomed, you're alright.
Yeah, you see the Doom first, rather than Doom seeing you first.
If you're the first person to go in every time, it makes his life really easy. Like you're making Serenity's job really simple. Like when you zip in and there's no backup.
Yeah.
No. I mean, maybe
they need to like wait a little bit more. Their lineup's just weird. Like, they need to wait a bit more for this PL to come online. Like the PL hasn't had Manta. They just keep fighting. Maybe Spirit Breaker like causes this though because he just wants to fight. Like these two cores do different things.
But maybe this makes sense though, right? If you're in this game, Mason, and you see a Wind Ranger queuing up a Midas, maybe that is when you mute the team and you go Midas bots. You're like, well.
Yeah, I'd actually be so mad. We have Insania behind
Insania,
us.
get your thoughts on the win. Oh, we'll hold that thought here. As someone's got doomed, it's Rezo. That is Rezo down. The rest of J.Storm had to get away. As there will be a charge.
Those are some costly deaths.
On the kill.
These are some really bad deaths.
Can we rate the build, please, Insania? Phase Maelstrom into Midas on Wind Ranger.
Imagine
that sounds ass.
Imagine if this was Quakeful. What would you say to Quakeful?
What would you be saying to him?
I mean, for him, it's a standard build, right?
Okay,
he always needs at least 2 farming items.
Standard
he always has 2 farming items, so...
Yeah, Quakeful at TI4 was hailed one of the best farmers, one of the fastest farmers. Played Furion and everything. Classic. Yeah, he'd actually just get 6 items on Furion every game.
I mean, J.Storm, they're sort of just hemorrhaging kills here.
So everyone's picking Storm now.
Look at how many stuns that both teams have.
They first two Storm.
CM Storm was their opening.
Ooh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. I was going to say, taking a page out of your book there. Yeah. You got to watch out for these boys. And they're learning it. Hey, they won the first game. And this second game, well, it's not like the last sort of 5 minutes of gameplay has just been a bit of the old feed central from J.Storm. As it's a 5k lead now for Serenity. And there's a 5k lead to a team running 2 Midases. So they're going to be pretty happy.
I have to say, Serenity are one of the best teams at abusing this Doom Grimstroke. When we played against them, I think they doomed like 2 of our cores, 4 fights in a row. So, scary combo to give them.
No, that's a fair point as well, because especially sort of in the last few tunnels, we saw the picks a lot, but you never really see the combo actually executed that reliably. There we go. Look at the grab on mid, looking for the Wind Ranger, and they'll get him.
It's actually not a big deal because his Midas is up.
Yeah, so he's actually happy to be dead. He's
really
like, well, there's no creeps for me to swallow with the old golden glove, so I'm out of here.
And he's doing BKB now?
Yeah, BKB is good on Wind Ranger. Definitely without the change, you don't need to go Ags anymore. You kind of get freed up a slot. BKB is kind of the new go-to thing, second item.
Do you like her Ags?
Versus certain lineups. Like this game, no. Not really.
The MS cap thing is pretty cool, though.
It is.
It's like a unique way to make the hero work.
I've seen someone go bots and have Ags, and they're just zipping all over the map.
Who's going to win this
BKB
game?
on Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
that's
the
what
hero,
Mason said too.
She becomes immune, right? When she's Windrun and BKB. Pretty broken.
She can be really annoying.
Yep.
The
Pretty
20
good
is the
PL
most
too, right?
annoying.
If you find the real one.
Yeah.
With Focus Fire. Stud. I think...
So Serenity has the Doom up again. They want to look to make that combo work.
I like Dire's draft more, but PL against Morph is always a bit scary.
Yeah,
especially if Morph doesn't have like some kind of spells that he can steal that really enable his game.
Because interesting as well, Insania. Mason was saying, when you're playing Morph against PL, what sort of approach do you like to see? Do you like to see the Morph go the PL but get himself Manta Diffusal, or do you like to see him going for the attack targets, getting him a Yona and just building to just kill the PL?
I'm no expert when it comes to Morph PL, but I think Mickey said last night on the couch that you take the double waveform and you take waveform attacks. I don't know if you need a Mjolnir or not, but that's how you deal with the PL.
See this play. Nice silence there, Rogi. We'll set up the stun at least onto Rezo. Nine's able to turn though and grab the Spirit. The Spirit's dead. Doom also getting nuked down elsewhere by Fear.
That was odd. Grimstroke could have ulted, I think. Against the...
Oh, to root the 2, yeah. Maybe not feeling... he could...
What is Audrey going? I don't... know if you clicked on him.
I got Lincoln.
Oh, bots Midas Lincolns, eh?
Are you not a fan?
You know, we like the Lincolns, right?
This is like the pubbiest build I've ever seen. Like, this is like I'm listening to rap music. I'm pretending to be Artur. I'm just gonna hit creeps all game. That's not even what Artur does anymore. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this just seems like I'm playing my own game. Whatever you guys doing, cool. I'm just gonna do me. And he needs to get a real item though next for sure. I mean, there's nothing else you can build that's useless. Manta. Oh wait, I was gonna say there's Manta you can build, and he's doing it.
Well, as in it's useless, or
I mean, it's just like it doesn't win the game. You know, this isn't an E-Blade. This isn't a Mjolnir. This isn't even a Scotty. This is like, hey, I'm gonna farm even faster. Doesn't really accomplish a whole lot this game too. Frostbite, I guess.
Move. Finding the setup for a freebie. Down bottom, 9's in with a follow-up as well as Rezo.
You weren't a fan of the Echo Saber Wraith King, and you don't sound like you're the biggest fan of this build either.
Nah, I feel like Ajit's
you need to have a talk to him.
Yeah.
Dropping some Mason tips.
Yeah. Ajit's gone a little wild.
It's gone a little wild.
Oh, Storm has no mana. But Doom doesn't have Doom, right? Yeah.
Nope.
There's going to be a buyback from Rogi. TP's into the shrine, tries to get the stun on Rezo, won't quite find him. As they'll head over to the side, 40-37, laying down the up, PYW in with the 3-man Centaur Storm. That's both the Storm and CM got resolution to be taken out as well. As the Doom comes in big time.
He doesn't need Doom.
That was massive. That was
a Magnus. Magnus RP.
Beautiful play from PYW, and that will securing the goal to have that BKB finish totally up after that. Now 3 kills, 2 of them in the big ones as well. Both Resolution and 9 getting caught in that combo, and there they are. Serenity landing the plays.
Swag City.
It always feels so good when you win without your big ultimates. Now the Doom is off, you know.
Dude, this Storm hasn't even been he got Doom that one time at top, but like he's just getting outplayed by the Centaur stun. That's like the 3rd time I've seen him get hit by it.
This is also the 2nd game in a row where I've seen Storm do absolutely nothing all game.
Damn.
So yeah,
maybe Alliance will change that.
Yeah, we're going to see them later today. So
they make it work. Do you think it's just because they're like a better team?
I don't think they really own with the hero though. Like I'm like trying to remember the games, and I just don't remember the Storm like really just carrying. Like I was like, man, this Storm is really just doing it for this team. So I don't know. I love Storm. I just don't think the hero is that good.
I think that's the job though. Like the first picket, they're not expecting Storm to do much. They're expecting it to just like carry over so Mike can carry mid laning.
I think the nice thing about Alliance is that they play it both lanes. Like Mike played it one of the nights or last night or whatever. This hero is definitely versatile, and no one talks about it. I mean, I played safe lane Storm like recently, not just way back, and it feels completely fine. His side laning is great, actually.
He's got high armor.
You can even go mana boots and like give it to your help your support in that way too, like make your lane even stronger.
Yeah, Mason. Do you like this? He's saying, no, I don't want Manta. He wants Zags.
Trying to like see who Earth Spirit, I guess.
Yeah, definitely Earth Spirit.
I mean, is it better than Manta?
No.
No. Oh. Okay.
Why is he going Ags?
Remix. He's swerving on you, dude.
Dude, this guy is. Ajit, come on, man. Like, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if you're having a bout with your team. Like, hey, guys, who can make the worst items this game? Hey, I'm going to go Midas on Wind Ranger. No, well, I got you beat. I got you beat. Midas, bots, Lincolns, Ags. And Wind Ranger's like, okay, you win. I'm going to go beat
Did he win last game?
Who?
What, the worst item?
The worst item build?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he's like just trying to go for the 2-peat, and like maybe if it goes to game 3, he's like, we won. I'm taking it home 3-peat.
The back-to-back-to-back champ.
Oh, bash him. Oh, no, it just stops anyway. He knew. Oh, they found Doom. He's a tanky boy though. Roger's actually going to line it the slow it. Still gets straight on top of 14-37. They should find the CM with the stomp. They will. There'll be the charge forward and Laguna, though. They'll get the return kill, and it's a big one for them.
The Doom off.
Yeah, no Doom.
There'll be a buyback as well from CM. They know that they can fight this around this good area of the map, J.Storm. The combo's out, down with the Earth Spirit. Zip ball for 9. He's caught out of 3rd as Serenity.
Morphling, though.
He's
farming.
He's got his axe.
Farming, yeah,
he's got his axe.
Yeah, this is good.
Guys, I've got axe online. ready to go.
I don't know what he's hoping to accomplish with the Ags. Maybe there's something I just don't understand. I don't even feel like it's broken with Earth Spirit. Like, maybe it's not Earth Spirit? Who could it be, though? It has to be Earth Spirit.
Yeah, it should be Earth Spirit.
Well, you still get the other benefits, right?
They removed the cooldown reduction, right?
They removed the cooldown reduction, but you
so
still
what are
get
the
well, there was another one, right? Was the cast range?
Do you even get that anymore? I know they removed
I
the
think
CDR.
you get it.
Oh, it's just it's the mana. You get 50% mana cost and 600 cast range.
Wait, you also get cooldown reduction. Wait,
Yeah, you
am I stupid? What's going on?
No, that's they removed the.
Yeah,
they
moved
removed.
the CDR,
that's
they put
the
it
worst
as a
one.
talent.
Wait,
It still has it on the thing.
Get Valve,
See,
Gaben.
look, it's 35%.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't get that. That's what they removed, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure they
That's
did.
the word.
There's no, so that's a lie. There's not cooldown reduction, but I'm pretty sure you still get the
I'm
other
gonna look
two.
it up, guys.
But I don't know
Just
what
for you.
I don't know what to believe now.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
what to
could believe
either.
what I'm seeing. That's
I got this, guys. Don't worry
incorrect
about it.
information. I'm pretty sure they just removed the cooldown reduction.
Yeah, I
Wing.
think so.
I think that's it too, Owen. But
Yeah.
just to be 100.
Just to be checked.
Yeah, we want to make
We'll
sure.
check with a third party rather than the developer of the game.
This
Yeah,
game
that's
feels very weird. Look at the net worth. It looks like Dyer's owning, but because of the item build, it
Yeah,
doesn't
the
feel
item
like that
build,
way.
this Morphling does not really have.
Doesn't contribute to the
16K
team fight.
net
Yeah.
worth.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
They do
whoa,
have the
whoa,
double
Hey,
duel.
whoa, 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 whoa. Fear. He's been found, but Fear's got friends. He's got the backup. Fear's up to the high ground.
Oh, no
Nine,
double
straight in
duel.
on the back lines. The Doom is down onto 9. They'll turn towards the Storm. Roll forward as well from Rogi. They're stunning him up, nuking him down. They'll kill him once, but he has the
Yeah, it's
Aegis.
going ham.
He's going to be ready for
Where's
round
the
2.
Morphling?
Morphling is
Rezo
sitting
moving in
there.
onto PYW. PYW is surrounded. Arjit, what's he doing? He's escaping. He's waveforming away because Serenity, they've lost 2. They've lost 3. Nine's chasing over, looking towards CYD. He's trying to TP out. Will he make it away? He will. They've got nothing to cancel it.
Mason, you look so bad.
But another
Why?
failed fight for
What happened?
Serenity.
Mason actually just threw his hat
Yeah.
on the floor.
I'm actually just steamed carrots over here. Like, dude, Brown, like, dude, Brown, you're like ruining the game.
And
You're
now
actually just ruining the game.
He's going back for the Manta, Mason.
So Morph
went-
can
It's a-
now target allies while Morph you gain 50% mana cost reduction and 600 cast range.
and you
increase.
don't get
That's
the
it.
call. You don't get the cooldown.
You don't get the
reduction, yeah.
CDR.
I don't know. He went the wrong item build. He took the 15% CDR. What is 15% CDR for what? So you can sit there as an Earth Spirit and not hit anything.
Dude, Midas.
Oh,
yeah, well,
for his bots.
and your
as
bots
well.
and the bots, yeah.
I feel like that fight
And
wasn't
that
his
Manta
fault, though.
cooldown.
I feel like it kind of what? He's not doing anything.
On 9.
No, I mean the Doom ulted the Storm who had Aegis and
Yeah.
had no mana.
And
Sure, but he
Grim's
kind
Whoa,
of.
whoa, hey, hold
Whoa,
up,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa.
they're gonna get 3 of them here. Serenity.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm
double
Tony.
shackle,
Dude, I was gonna say
double
that
shackle.
that double shackle,
Yo.
it got them 2 kills there.
Brown-
It got the 2
Brown
kills.
is actually the king of Dota 2.
Oh, shit.
I just realized
Yeah.
what's going on
Look
here.
at him go.
He has the Ags Windrunner. He actually has permanent Windrun. Oh my god! Oh my god! Brown! Brown
Look
is literally the best player ever, dude.
Oh!
Brown is so fucking smart.
Yeah.
Tip him. This guy is actually the genius of Dota 2. I take everything back. This guy is a madman. The 50% CDR talent, the Ags win run. He is so fast. Bots win run.
Dude, chat's going Pog.
Yeah.
They're going crazy.
Drops some pogs.
I mean, they should. This is a Pog you moment.
groundbreaking.
They're all saying Pog you, dude.
Yeah.
What is going? This guy. I mean, I don't know if Manta is the correct play.
Okay,
Like
okay.
maybe we
Yeah,
get
sure.
maybe we get like a real item, but I'm seeing it come together now. I was so confused. I was like, Earth Spirit, like this isn't good enough. This
Nah, he's
won't
got perma
win
win
you the
run.
game.
So it is perma. It's permanent, right?
Is it
With that
permanent?
cooldown?
It's-
I don't think
it's pretty
it
close.
is. It's
I think he
It's
just
close.
realized it too, because
I
the,
think
the
he-
bottom fight, he
Yeah,
Dude, he was
Earth
doing
Spirit,
it.
I think he just realized.
He's
it
like,
too.
hang on, I just need to be the Wind Ranger.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
whoa, I can be Ag's win run. I forgot that existed. He's like, oh shit.
So it wasn't
Okay.
planned, but it's a happy accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're smoking out.
He does need an item to win the game, though. He needs something that will do damage and scale.
Oh, double doom, double
look at
doom.
them. Oh, they're in. Shackle shots out. ZYD's in straight away. They get the connection with the Soulbind, rooting the two together. The silences are out. They've found the Storm. Nine's dead. They'll turn towards CYD. He's trying to
Doom
fight
on the
back,
kill.
but still he's surrounded. Rezo's in trouble. He's still fine. Now finally falls. Rezo, no buyback. He cannot help his team in this fight. Serenity,
Storm just died
they're going
back.
to keep pushing on. They'll kick back
Oh,
towards Nine. The shackle shot
the
again.
shackle.
Nine's locked down.
Archer.
Fear can't TP out. They'll smack him down with the Infernal Blade. 3 dead on J.Storm. Arjit with the double kill. Look at him
go.
run down the
absolute-
lane.
Look at him
Look
go.
at him.
Look at him.
Looks towards 40-37. Arjit triple kill.
I apologize.
Wow.
I will
actually,
say
a formal
right now,
apology.
Yes,
Yep.
I will apologize right now. Ajit, I'm sorry. I mean, I would apologize to your face, but I didn't say it to your face, so I'll apologize to the fans for misinforming you guys. This build is absolutely insane. The next time I have a Windrunner on my team, I'm going to strongly consider picking Morphling and going bots and going Midas and going eggs.
Okay. And also the Wind Ranger Midas, is that or that's still bad?
Oh, that's garbage.
Okay, that's still good.
So Wind Ranger did win. Wind Ranger did win the contest.
Yeah.
The bad item contest.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, now he's going eggs. I mean, it's okay.
Dude, they'll double just speed
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, he wants to run fast with Morphling.
Resolution's like, this is a perfect Morphling game. I'm gonna go Heart Butterfly, and they're like, oh shit, I can't hit anyone. They have permanent evasion. He needs to go
He
MKB.
actually needs MKB.
Yeah, he needs MKB.
That's wild.
He's still queuing up Butterfly. He won't do damage with it. He'll kill sports, I guess, or something.
He actually doesn't kill cores anymore at all.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a good PR game, because of the
same.
evasion.
Wrong evasion.
Yeah, and like the other team stole single target, but it doesn't matter because PR can't ever hit him.
I think that J.Storm really needs to stop sending this Storm in first, though. He's just getting popped every single time, and you're not feeling the impact of his hero.
No, you are not.
No,
I have not seen Storm do a single thing this game.
No, he's had a couple of slow games now in here this morning. Even in the one that they did when he was far behind in farm for the entirety of the game.
TD bottom.
So what is the morph get next? Anyway, what he's what?
He's going Scotty.
Yeah.
I would like to. I mean, he didn't take the waveform attacks thing.
Sure.
So it's not
Dude, if he
great
didn't do it in the other game, I think this is a conscious choice.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever gonna.
No, I'm just maybe just like, how do you deal with this PL? I guess
dealing with the match.
I guess you just like if you can find him, you doom him. That's good enough.
You run circles around him. You're throwing double power shots to clear.
Yeah, double shackle to catch.
I mean, if you can't get hit, why do you need to kill him?
Technically true.
Yep.
Rezo deals no damage in these fights.
Yeah, no, neither. They don't do damage to each other. You know, they can just kill the supports or whatever, and then eventually they'll die. Shiva's on Doom, really good item versus PL. Super annoying. The attack speed slow is just absolutely annoying.
He's got the full Scotty complete now too.
Oh, look at that range.
Look at Ajit go.
Yeah. Oh,
that's not.
they're trying to go in. They put the BKBs, put the Dooms
Oh,
down. PYW's in straight away.
Dude, he's back to being Earth Spirit.
Oh, Rezo, he's dead for 79. Stunned up as well. Both cores down. And Moo, that's a third core that's in trouble as well as they lose all three of the big boys plus 1437. Even Fear's being chased right back towards the fountain. Serenity, 21k lead. They're in. They're punching through backdoor protection to clean up extra racks as they can move either to the third set, even maybe look to pressure the game. There's only 2 buybacks available on J.Storm and not on 9 or Reza. As Serenity.
We're talking about the Morphling a lot, but I think Doom Grimstroke needs to get a lot more credit. I think these two.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we're just memeing. Like.
Yeah, I mean, this Morphling literally did nothing for 25 minutes of the game.
Dude, they want 4v5
yeah,
for
they
a
were
long
winning
portion of the game.
Oh, there we have it. Serenity have the mega creeps.
This Doom was probably a good portion of the reason why they won. Yeah. Like, he hit many Centaur stuns.
Look at the numbers, 10, 5, and 17.
Serenity looks always so solid with the Grimstroke Doom, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, he's stuck.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
The Doom hitting the 3-man stun there at
that
that
was
bottom side.
that was a peak pog. Yeah.
I pogged in my pants on that one.
No, it's been a very fun game and an educational game as well. We've learned a lot. We have learned a lot.
But at the same time, like, he's not always morphing into the Wind Ranger.
No, he's not. So I'm confused.
You're back to being confused.
Yeah, because I feel like it's so much better. Like, being the Wind Ranger is so much better.
Yeah, it's just a better version of the Earth Spirit. Yeah. You move around so quickly and no one can.
I hear something.
Dude. BKB. He's glimmered. He'll turn. He get the stun off. Oh, the double rolling coming from both of them. as they are just winning every single fight now. Resolution pops the doppelganger, but there's nothing, no damage from him. 4 dead. GG is called, and Serenity will take game 2. We're going to a game 3. And it's going to be a beautiful one as well, as we have had quite an eventful series so far. In this second game, new builds, new approaches. We didn't believe it would work, but Serenity, they made it.
Very pog indeed. That game was wild. I was so mad at one point that I threw my hat on the ground.
The emotional journey.
I was like, I can't believe these guys are just game ruining. Like, do they even want to be here? Like, honestly, but then they just pull it together.
He went 11-0 and 13.
11-0.
And then I just, Jimmy was like, oh, 0-5 Morphling, but I mean, it looks like it's 1-5 Jimbo. Maybe your team should get together.
Don't trust the stats.
Yep. And as Febby said, this Doom, we got some circles going on here. This Doom really owned it up out there, really pajooned the game.
Yeah, we see that with 980, but I mean, pretty much getting the Doom on the PL multiple times. I mean, Insania said it, Febby said it, we're just looking at these guys. When they open Doom Grimstrike, you got to be scared because XCJ and PYW, the combos will always come. They pulled it off every single fight. And J.Storm, I mean, obviously we're talking about heavily what Serenity did and what they did fantastically, but for J.Storm, looking at that game, what are you sort of feeling are the biggest issues? What are you looking at and saying don't do again if you're J.Storm?
I mean, I think we all know what they shouldn't do again. They should not pick Spearbreaker off lane.
Okay.
Even the game they won, it didn't look great.
You didn't like the first 2 Storm?
I mean, that's what I was going to talk about too. Both teams should stay away from the hero. I personally don't think it's very good. Sure, you can win your lane, but he just doesn't do the damage. He doesn't give the control. He doesn't frontline. It just seems like heroes are just too tanky at the moment or something. Sometimes the meta shifts, and you can find these storm moments where the hero feels really good. This is not one of those metas, I feel, where the hero is very good.
I think the hero works if you can kill a support really easily or if you can raid the safe lane. I think that's when it feels really good. Like when you plus like 1 just goes, kills the enemy safe lane, and then you push in, take the tower, then it feels really nice. But you're most likely not doing that to Morph that early on into the game.
I feel like that's like every kind of carry. They're just very safe at the moment. Like even PL to a degree is sort of safe. Not so much, but there's fans, Wraith Kings, Morphlings, like.
Yeah, Storm doesn't like to gank any of those heroes.
Yeah, these heroes are just very hard to go on.
Yeah. I mean, Fabi, if you're sort of J.Storm in that situation, what are you taking away from that game? As in, like, well, guys, we shouldn't do this again, or this just didn't work at all.
I agree with Mason. Every time we see Storm, whichever team has Storm loses.
I mean, do you think can it still be good if it's sort of that 4th, 5th pick in where you are picking it into a certain lineup that you're like, well, there's no counters. Like, can it still be good there? Or do you feel even then it's very likely there's a lot of other better heroes in the pool?
I mean, it can be played as like 4+1 star. So like last game, it looked like an amazing PR game. So I thought that if they like just stored enough for PR, they can win. But I feel like their moves were too aggressive. Maybe it's because Mu was on the Mu hero, the Spirit Breaker.
It was,
so like they just want to keep fighting, but PR wants to like calm down, like go 6 slot, go late game. There's like no blood spirit, but they just kept like being on their side, and I think that was J.Storm's downfall.
Well, now we have it. So 1-1 at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Summer 10 in our first best of 3 in the playoffs, and we're going to get to go the whole distance. We're having a game 3 as we hope to continue to learn even more from the innovation being shown by these two teams. But at the moment, 1-1, Serenity versus J.Storm.
J.Storm.
Is that what J stands for?
J.Storm. Well, it was originally Jeremy, wasn't it? Yeah. Jeremy Storm. That's also pretty bad. Jeremy Storm versus Serenity game 3 is coming up after this break.